So there's just this, and this isn't anything that can be pointed at. It can never be known. It can never be understood. It can never be gotten because there's nobody outside of it to get it, to know it, and understand it. It's just what is, which may appear as drinking the coffee, smiling, sitting on the chair, blinking, happening. It may also appear as expectation that something good may come up here from what is being spoken. It may appear as sensation. It may also appear as a feeling of being separate. So it's already everything. There is nothing outside of it already. So this is nothing being everything. Nothing is excluded in this. And there is nobody here who knows this. There's just this. And this right now, it has no future. It has no past. And it has no presence. Yet what seems to be past, present, and the future may appear now. In the story. This, as it is not a story. But stories may appear, or what seems to be different story. So it's nothing being everything. It's just this appearing as a story, appearing as somebody in the story who's looking for something. There is never a real separate self who can look for something and find something. There's just this appearing as that already. So this doesn't mind, anything may arise, any question may arise, any sensation, any feeling may arise. It's just this already expressing as that. And this isn't personal already. Any story is already not personal. Yet what seems to be a separate self may appear to claim that the story belongs to it, of which is it's just this already appearing as that. So there's no wrong or right here. Anything is allowed to be as it is. There's no judgment. Judgment doesn't arise in a sense that everything is already this. There's already nobody to judge or to judge anything here. There's just this. And that which seems to be looking right now is already this. It's not a man or a woman. Man or a woman may seem to be this appearing, or man or woman may appear in the story. But here, right now, there's nobody here. So this isn't going anywhere already. There's no journey. This can never be reached. This can never be known because this is already everything. There's nothing outside of everything already to know everything. There's nothing outside of everything to possess everything, to become everything. There's just everything. And this is wordless already. This is wordless. Yet what seems to be words may appear in this. So this is already here without any word being spoken. This is already here without any seeking arising. This is already here without even before the question may arise. Even before any thinking may arise, this is already here as everything. So if there is anyone who has a question or wants to share something, feel free to do so. Oh, yeah, this is beautiful because this is, or what seems to be uh, appearances is already this. Anything may appear here, any expression, may appear. It's just this expressing as that. So there's nothing separate from this already. And this doesn't mind, you know, if it is, uh, it doesn't mind the story. It doesn't mind any sharing, doesn't mind any question. It doesn't mind, you know. We may talk about anything that seems to arise, because everything is an expression of this. So everything is okay. No matter what shape or form it may appear to be, it's already what is. It's already this. There's nothing separate already. And an individual who is searching for this is already not there. An individual can never really be found except as a thought. Even when thoughts are looked for, they can never really be found. They seem to be there, but when there's looking, it is seen that they are already not there. They come and go, just like clouds in the sky. They come and go. It's there, the next second it's gone. So the sufferer is already not there. The separate one who wants to be one with everything is already not there. It's already this. Appearing is everything. There's no real separate person who can find anything and possess anything here. That's the message. It's not even a message. Nobody knows what this is. This is unknowable. This is not even this. There are no words already. This is already empty. There is nobody inside that body who's looking through those eyes. That's illusory. That's an illusion. There is only ever this, which is already everything. There must be something greater than this, is a dot appearing in this. Maybe I'm getting somewhere. I think I'm getting somewhere now. I can feel, I can feel it in my heart that I'm gonna find what I'm looking for. Is also another thought appearing in this. There's nobody there who's getting anywhere. And words can never really describe this. Yet words may be used here as concepts to describe that which can never really be described. This is beyond any description. This is beyond any knowledge in the memory. This is beyond any word. When words are spoken, they are already in the past that doesn't even exist. This has no words. This, what is, has no story already. And this isn't going anywhere. There may be a movement which is also imaginary, the movement of thought. That's, oh, I'm going to the loo, I'm going to the markets, I'm going to town. That's just a, that's imagined, because there is already no town. There is already nobody going there, and there's no going. There's just this. There's no morning, there's no afternoon, there's no evening already. Yes, Brenda?
So Nkosi, so can we say that it's just this imagining then?
Yeah, we can say imagination happens. There's nobody who's imagining. There's nobody who's doing it.
So just imagining happening.
Exactly. There's no doer of it already.
Right. Thank you.
Yes. Even what seems to be anger, frustration, hopelessness, any sensation, is just what seems to be happening. But it's not happening to somebody. There's no victim already. The one who says it's happening to me is also another imagination appearing in this. Or you can say it's just a thought appearing in this. Doesn't matter.
So it is happening. It's just not happening to me or to anyone.
Yeah, I would say it seems to be happening and it's not happening to anyone.
But so you said it seems to be happening. So the question is it happening or it just seems to be happening to no one?
It seems to be happening.
So the pain in my body is, forget me, the pain
Yeah.
is just seems to be happening. It's not actually happening to no one.
It's not even a pain. It's not even pain. There's just a label. That can never really be known. Everything is nothing already. Yes, Brenda?
Just when you mentioned about anger, it seems like this morning, anger was here. I don't for who knows why, and it was like the meat's very sticky. You can see I there was kind of a watching of almost wanting to own it right away. Like it's my anger, like, and then I had to find the reason. Well, why am I angry? Because it was just there, and then there was like, I don't know, almost like a stepping back, like, and then it's just appearing here, and then I just kind of went about, and it was kind of like you say, it was like a cloud just passed, and it very quickly left. And then it wasn't until a little bit later, it's kind of like having a headache. And then I realized, oh, the anger's not here. Like it was like the cloud left without almost not noticing that it left. And then it was like, yeah, the me, as soon as you get like the me thing going, it just wants to grab it and like chew on it. Like it's my anger, and there's got to be a reason. And well, why am I angry? Before you know it, you're in this big crazy story. And yeah, that was just an interesting minor experience this morning, and of witnessing that cloud like movement of just energy moving through, and just allowed it to move through, and it being okay to show up, and just carrying on, I guess. So anyways, I just mentioned that, just when you mentioned about anger, it can show us anything, and it's really just energy moving through, and it's nobody's energy, and it's nobody's nobody here to claim anything. It's just an appearance coming through, like a bird. So
Yes.
anyway, just wanted to share that. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Oh, there's one thing I wanted to ask you. This is really off topic, like really off topic. We're gonna go back in the story, but do you know um Nagano, like the boxer that boxed last night from Africa. Do you know him? UFC. Did you see
Yeah, I
that?
think
Did you see
no.
that he? Oh yeah, he did such an incredible show last night. Yeah, against the top world champion boxer. First time he ever boxed, ever.
Yeah,
And he,
I heard about him. I heard about him
oh, you
after.
got to see
Yeah.
it. You got to see him. He's got quite a story behind him. Yeah, yeah, really, really, really impressive. Yeah, really impressive. Anyway, totally off topic, but it was a once in a lifetime. He made the records. The whole YouTube, the whole internet blew up over what he accomplished last night, and his background coming from Africa, working in the sand mines, from 10 years old, and escaping through to Paris. His whole background's just like it's out of a movie. It's beyond a movie, and the fact that he rose up to be, he literally has never been in a boxing match, and he literally went up against the world #1 boxer in the world, and he beat him, except they couldn't give it to him because the boxing society needed this guy, the champion, to go ahead to this fight that was already planned. But everybody that ever watched that, all the professionals, everyone said he won it, and he became crowned king last night. And yeah, so anyways, he's from
Cameroon.
Cameroon. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll have to watch Nkosi. He's impressive. Anyways, off topic. You can cut
It's
that
okay.
out.
It's okay. Yeah, I heard about him. Yeah, I remember him fighting in the UFC. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Great story.
He has a beautiful story.
Yeah, beautiful. Yeah, when you kind of see it all, the stories appearing, they are beautiful.
Yes, yes. All stories are just an expression of this. This doesn't mind the stories. Everything is this already. So, yeah.
So it really doesn't seem to be off topic at all, because the story of a boxer, shows up. Incredible, incredible story. It's like the story of anger showing up, or the story, these are all clouds showing up, birds flying by, right? So if there's a me there, it seems to be a me, maybe there's a holding on to the story and making it into something that seems to be real, or seems to be something, a real something. But
Yeah.
there's no me there to make these stories real. They can't become real. It's just like a flow of stories. But whether it's a story of being angry, waking up feeling angry, something happening, something seeming, or being then, okay, I'm not angry anymore. Now I'm bored. Now I'm hungry. Now I'm going to think about what to do about. It's all the story flowing by. And there's never anyone there to make it into anything.
Exactly.
And it's
Beautiful.
beautiful.
Yeah,
As Nkosi is always saying.
water flowing.
Yeah.
Dogs barking. But we're
So
never
it
off
can,
topic. Yeah, go ahead.
I was just gonna say it becomes all very simple. And it's almost like you don't get hung up, you don't get caught in the stories. You just see them as stories. You don't, jump in and start picking sides and again chewing on that bone, getting the me all agitated. And it's just freedom is in just seeing it and not and as a path just flow. I'm not sure what I'm saying.
Yeah, everything is already this appearing. You know. This may appear as somebody who's asking a question. It may appear as somebody who's giving an answer. It may appear as somebody who's not getting it. It may also appear as somebody who's getting it. There's never really anyone who's separate who can talk about this or can discuss anything. There's no separation. Everything is already this. Any story, any discussion, thinking, wondering, giving up, not giving up, searching, no searching, it doesn't matter. There is no real separate self. There's no real somebody who's separate, who hopes that maybe in the future he or she will eventually find this and become enlightened. There's nobody. There's nobody there already. There's just this. Even that may appear. There may be. This may also appear as that somebody who's hoping that he will find enlightenment and become all there is. Maybe sit on top of the mountain and people come in their numbers to listen to. There's nobody there already to do anything. There's just this appearing as anything. And this doesn't say the other. I would say it sees itself. It doesn't know any race. It doesn't know a man or a woman. It doesn't know anything. All knowing is a dream appearing in this. This is already the unknown. Even talking about this is a story appearing in this. This is wordless. This can never really be spoken. This can never really be said. This is the unborn, the undying. It is already subtler than space, yet it also appears as space.
It's not a belief system to be collected by the mind, because the mind will try to collect this too and try to like claim ownership, like you were saying, which is really interesting.
Yeah,
That's just another cloud just passing by.
exactly.
Yes, the mind is a collector and a claimer. That's what the mind is. But the mind doesn't exist. There is no mind. There's no claimer and no collector.
Hmm.
Except as imagination, maybe.
But there's also no control of what rises and falls too, right? That's just apparently rising and falling out of nothingness. That's just what's seen here through like meditation, but I'm not sure if that's what's seen for y'all, but there's no real reason for the rising and falling. They're just kind of spontaneous thoughts that appear.
They appear and disappear. Everything is seen as just like it's floating by, and there's nothing matters really. It's like the sky, it doesn't try to, when it sees uh, white clouds floating by, it doesn't become happy. Or like maybe when it sees dark clouds, see, becomes very sad. No, it doesn't mind. Everything comes and goes, whether they are black clouds or white clouds. And thoughts, or what seems to be thoughts, are never talking to anybody. They may seem to be thoughts that seem to say, what, oh, yo, it's gonna be raining today. What are you gonna do? You don't have an umbrella. They're never talking to anybody.
The thoughts don't actually do anything. they give the impression that they're doing something.
Well, we give value to the thoughts and make meaning of them.
Who
But
does?
if you,
But Don, who gives value to the thoughts? Isn't that another thought?
okay. Okay, then I say we can't, it can't be said that the thoughts aren't of value or don't have a function. We can't say that because we don't know where they arise. We don't know where they go to. We do not know the process. Since we're not here, we do not know the process of a thought. And so who knows?
Yeah.
Yeah, we aren't here and nobody knows anything. This doesn't know anything. There's just talking, speaking happening. And it comes and goes. It's appearing and disappearing. There's just speaking, but there's no speaker already. There's no listener, even. It may seem as if there's somebody who's listening, but there's no listener. There's just listening and speaking.
And nobody knows that, right? There's just speaking and listening, but nobody knows that.
Exactly. Nobody is even asking a question right now.
It's funny, not knowing is already your natural state. It's the knowing that takes work. Oh, what did he mean by that? Oh, why did she say that? Could have been said better. I wouldn't have said it like that. That's a lot of work.
But regardless, these thoughts are empty. There's already no one behind the thoughts that are rising and falling. They're just still thoughts, even the ones that appear to be me. Those are just the ones that will fall away too, just like the thoughts that are recognized as dialogue of the mind from like a very natural way, I guess. There's no separation, still just apparently thoughts rising and falling, and there's no me behind any of them.
Yes.
But
Even
oh, sorry, go ahead.
okay. Even the thinker of thought is just another thought appearing. and disappearing. Then go ahead, Michael.
Yeah, I was going to say the same thing.
Beautiful.
That I'm thinking now, or I said that, or I'm confused, or I get it. Oh, I see what Nkosi means. Those are all thoughts appearing for no one. This is already empty.
It's like Nkosi says that it's already worthless because there's already no one there to give it meaning.
Nice. Yeah, so all meaning is imagined by nobody. Things can appear to have meaning. A stop sign can appear to mean stop when you get to the red stop sign, but that doesn't mean anything. So there's the appearance. Things can appear. Oh, I want to go to, the taco shop. So I need to know how to get there and get in the car. It appears, but nobody's doing it. Like in a dream. Who's doing a dream?
Yeah. Nobody has ever done anything. Nobody has ever asked questions, ever asked any question or give any answer. There is no doer already. There's never been any doer of anything. There's no Michael, there's no Dan, there's no Brenda, there's no Alice. There's just this. And there's no meeting. Nobody came here. You never came here. Everything is just appearing in this. And these bodies are empty. Yet every expression is beautiful. There's no wrong or right here.
So what makes everything beautiful based on what you just said?
Yeah, everything is an expression of this. There's no separation. Even the one who may seem to be angry, frustrated, starts a quarrel or whatever, everything is okay. Everything is beautiful because there's nobody there who can do anything. It's just this, everything, what is totality expressing as that. It may appear to say, oh, I'm tired now. I need to go to sleep. Another one may say, it may appear to say, I was about to get it. I was this close to getting it. It's already everything appearing as that. Yeah.
Including war, rape, things like that is still expression of this.
Come again?
I said even war, rape, is still an expression of this.
Yeah, everything is an expression of this. There is no individual already. It's just this appearing as everything.
So no one's being raped. Nobody's being raped.
In the story, it may seem as if somebody is, like in the same way, in the story, it may seem somebody's being injured, somebody's being killed, that's the story. But this as it is not separate. There's no separation. It's already everything expressing. And this is not a story. Yet it may appear as a story of somebody who's going through something, who's suffering, but there's no real somebody who's suffering because there's no separation. This just totality appearing as everything. When there's no right or wrong here. Already there's nobody who's living. Therefore, there's nobody to die. There's just this life expressing as everything. When the body drops, life remains as it is, undisturbed. Life is not a man or a woman. Life was never born, it never dies, and life is already eternal. There may be an explosion, but the body might be obliterated, yet life is never obliterated. Life remains as it is, because it's not a man or a woman. It is the unborn, the undying.
So go along with what Brenda was saying a little bit. So the war in Israel, which is an expression of all that is the fate in the imagination of Israel is there anything that in the story can be done that's not going to come from all that is? Or what does one do with that situation, to put it in those terms? Or is there anything that one can do on any level, in the story, in the imagination?
Yeah, in the story, there may be help that may be given. Somebody may try to solve the war, to end the war, to make peace, But also, as well, the war and somebody who's trying to end the war is also is just this expressing as that. There's nothing outside of what is. There's nothing outside of wholeness. Everything is already whole and complete. It's already wholeness expressing as everything, as somebody who's trying to fix, or if somebody's getting robbed, there may be somebody who's trying to help that one. It's both expressions are this expressing itself. So everything is okay. This life, or what seems to be the story, it's not real. It's an illusion. It's a simulation. It's not real. It may seem to be real in the story, but when it is seen as it is unreal.
So all characters are this: the killer, the killed, the helper. All characters are this.
Exactly. The policeman, the thief. It's just totality expressing as that. This is a play. This is a movie. This is a dream where nobody wakes up. There is already no you, therefore there are no others as well. There's just this. So any last comment or question? Okay. Thank you for coming, everybody. Thank you.
Thank
I'll
you.
see you
you.
next week.
Thank you.
Bye.
Nkosi.